Ocker Stevens, and that could have been a 15-metre penalty against you, Big Whale. Ocker Stevens in the centre now for Geelong. Boots them towards their half-forward line, sitting himself is Lutus, humped away. Opportunity for first kick in league football to Richmond, and it will go to Jackson, their half-back flanker, only 17 or 18 years of age, playing his first game for the Tigers. Jackson from the half-back line, transferring play towards the centre. What's happened here? The
over the man in the mark is the verdict.
That's a pretty long 15 metres.
Yes, it's going to be brought right down almost, well, between the centre of the diamond, or the apex of the diamond in the centre. And it's Jackson's going to have his first kick once again.
Makes two.
His first kick wasn't registered. Francis Jackson. He's anywhere near as good as the other Francis in the Richmond side. He'll be a champion. Downfield it goes. Looking there for Roberts. Roberts with his massive frame just stood there. Hand pass to Sheedy. Sheedy then boots it down to the pocket. It was a good kick, Sheedy. Teasdale missed that mark, which he should have taken. And it's the Geelong captain, Ainsworth, who takes it over the line out of bounds.
Testing day today for Teasdale too, Doug.
It is. After last week's performance, he had a perfect opportunity then from a beautiful Sheedy pass. Baum strongly up, will play on and shoot for goal and misses. Baum is the Richmond scoreboard at the moment. He's kicked 1-1, and he'll be a very welcome re-addition to the Richmond camp because he's got tons of fire. He's got as much fire as any player in the side, strength and a very long kick. He's having a run on the ball, which is most unusual, and now it's fullback Tim Evans. He'll look out there for Hampshire. Hampshire never looked like it, pushed and shoved his opponent out, and the free kick will go to Roberts. Well, Roberts has had 3 hand passes, and now he's had 4. Out to Stewart, and Stewart kicks a long one down to the 10-yard square. Geelong's got every chance. They missed what they should have taken. Luckily out comes Evans, Newman with it. Newman kicks it out wide, and here's a chance for Wood. Wood gets away from Higgins, sends it down towards that 10-yard square. Beautiful leap that time, but unsuccessful by Teasdale. A hand pass goes to Stevens, and Stevens boots him out of danger. Underneath it is Green. Higgins goes above him. Running past it was Jackson. A long hand pass out to Nankervis. Nankervis kicks it to the half-forward flank, which is good football. A long hand pass from Stevens. Out wide to Andrews. Andrews gets an awkward-looking punt kick down towards that full-forward zone. Lucas and McGee go for it. And a nice hand pass out to Francis Burke. Francis Burke with a left footer to Wood, and Wood will take the mark on his chest. Long hand pass out to Michael Green from Wood. Green cleverly out to Sproul. A bad hand pass to Sproul. Sproul makes the best of it, but he's lost it. Picked up by Bartlett. Bartlett now back to centre half forward, and out comes Teasdale. Can't make a beautiful effort.
Handball across towards Cumming. Cumming racing in an open goal. Bangs away and he's put it through. Great play by Richmond's young full forward in Teasdale. We've been playing for nearly 10 minutes now in the first quarter. No side really gaining the ascendancy at the moment. Even battle. Chance for Scarlett towards their half-forward line now. Gareth Andrews pushing and shoving. Ocker Stevens has the best recoveries, in trouble. Handball goes out towards the half-forward line for Geelong, for Davidson. He's short passing towards full forward. It's a beauty to Lutus. Beautiful pass, Davidson, and Lutus will shoot for goal. He's one player I've never seen, Doug.
That's fair enough. It's his first game, Pete.
That explains it, I suppose.
Yeah, it does.
Lutus lines up in towards the scoring area, but it won't score. A boundary throw in. Umpire, no, it's going to be a free kick Geelong's way, to be taken by Ocker Stevens. Well, there's a very big pack of jostling players there. Number 18 is Ocker Stevens. Number 4 for Geelong is Phil Stevens. Chance for the second goal, in fact, for Stevens. This would be a very, very valuable one for Geelong. Lines up, drop punt, and he's put it through. Great goal. So Geelong, again, reply to a Richmond goal, and it's 13 plays 12 in the first quarter after 11 minutes of play.
Well, Stevens has capitalised beautifully on his 2 shots for goal, because that one was not an easy one. It was a difficult one. The angle was about 55 degrees, and that's 2 very valuable goals to Stevens and to Geelong. And I wonder if Geelong going to give Richmond yet another shake-up, because they've done it so often against the Tigers. And the Tigers have been the power, and Geelong have been down near the bottom, and yet Geelong have never been daunted by Richmond's reputation. It's back in the centre. Going to be Roberts once again. Newlands comes in to help and does it very nicely out to Nankervis. Out it goes looking for Stevens once again. Almost play it, picked up by Davidson. Davidson will have a shot for goal and Davidson will put it through. Well, that was lightning. Beautiful football, and once again the focal point of that attack was the high leaping of Stevens, and Rex Hunt will be having a few messages out from Tom Hafey at any stage of the game. Good piece of football by Davidson because he saw the open goal and he kicked it very truly with Gareth Andrews streaming in, could have almost touched it, but straight through the centre. 3 goals straight is good football, and Richmond 2-1. 18-13, Geelong in front.
Great start to this game at Waverley in bright sunshine, a glorious day for football, and a rather small crowd, but they're seeing a very high standard at the moment. Ian Stewart boots forward and straight to Phil Stevens. Number 4 for Geelong. Played his first interstate game this year against Tasmania. A long kick too by Phil Stevens towards the half-forward line. The big leap was by Ken Newland for Geelong. Umpire Della whistling on play, and a free kick going to Ian Nankervis. 2 brothers on this Geelong side, Ian and Bruce Nankervis. Ian Nankervis down towards Andrews over the back. Here's the chance, not enough pace, Gareth Andrews, with the chance through a bad mistake by McKellar, who comes back well, and a boundary throw in. Only about 15 metres from the behind post. Geelong's attacking zone, and Geelong looking good in the first quarter. Roberts competing. Down to ground it goes. Whistle on play again. And the free kick going Richmond's way to be taken by the big whale, Roberts, who's had about 15 touches of the ball to date and about 6 handballs. Let's see if he kicks it on this occasion. He does.
Just going to say, Pete, they've moved Baum out to centre half forward.
Well, the big whale doesn't like kicking the football very much. That one covered plenty of distance towards the centre wing, and up they fly, and the mark is Geelong's to Scarlett. Scarlett, centre wing out of side. Often that's 15 metres, not on this occasion, with Sheedy coming down. Now Scarlett going for a long spiral torpedo. That's really penetrating down towards full forward. Chance for Sproul, but Francis Burke relieves the pressure. Not for long. Gareth Andrews fumbles again, handball it, which he does, out towards Higgins. Higgins has the chance. He's going to be met solidly. Well done, Higgins. In all sorts of trouble. Can he get out of it? Tackle. Down he goes, and we'll get the free kick. Well played, Higgins. Great play. At odds, overwhelming odds, and beat 3 Richmond players. I wouldn't think he's within scoring distance, but this will go right in towards the goal square. It's a long kick indeed. It's floating in. The distance is there. It's a goal. Glorious kick by Higgins.
And Geelong are looking particularly good with 4 goals straight on the board. There's a nice handy lead at the halfway mark of the first term. Geelong 4 goals. Richmond 2-1. The big whale comes in. His opponent gets the free kick. And it's Hampshire. Hampshire kicked it down looking for Ocker Stevens. He goes up and he's killing Hunt. He is killing Hunt at this stage, and Stevens takes a good mark. Got a magnificent leap. Stevens, who's kicked 2 of Geelong's goals, is too far out to score, but certainly he can make the 10-yard square. He can make it easily, but it's well off direction. It's over. Fowler got there, and Fowler claims the mark. The boundary umpire indicates it's out, and the umpire's going to play the mark to Fowler. Fowler. Unexpected bonus for him, finding the chance to get to his favourite position, the back pocket, with Sheedy being played further upfield. Rex Hunt, Gareth Andrews, Stevens, the leaper.
Oh, mark.
Beautiful mark over the top of the back. It was telegraphed every way. He's been the highest jumper, or the highest flyer on the ground up to date. He's been a dominant player. This kick is not a good one in front. Francis Burke, taken away from him. Chance for Lutis. Lutis loses it. Little Sarah was in the centre of it. Francis Burke, Fowler tackled. Umpire says, oh, that was lucky. That was lucky, Geelong, and Davidson will take the free kick against Fowler. And Davidson, who's kicked one for the Cats, is about 30 to 35 metres out. So the distance won't worry him. Ian Stewart is standing on the mark as he comes across. Davidson shoots for goal. A good kick. Hit the post. Well, that was bad luck to Davidson and Geelong, because 5 goals at this stage would have been a magnificent opening. Instead of that, it's 4-1 and Richmond are 2-1. 2 goals straight the difference.
And I've had umpire Bill Dollar having a very busy Saturday afternoon umpiring 2 matches, because the umpire here is umpire Hedger.
Yes, I thought it looked nothing like Mr. Della, but I'd like to check till quarter time.
Well, there's the bounce down. Half-forward line for Geelong. In trouble is Sarah. Gets out of it beautifully. He's going to be back into it. Recovers well. Back towards centre-half forward. Little Ian and Curvis has odds against him. Thumped the ground. Chance of the Tiger defence. Here's a steamroll attempt. Well done by Jackson for Richmond. Out it goes to Johnny Newman. Newman's in all sorts of trouble. Pushed and shoved and will take the free kick in the back. Good decision. Richmond supporters don't like it, but the push was there in the back. And a 15-metre penalty. Umpire Hedger has done a pretty good job in the first quarter. Approaching the 18-minute mark, Geelong 4-1, Richmond 2-1. Geelong looking the better side at this stage. Newman, a long kick. Lutus only 25 metres out, directly in front. This would be a very handy lead for Geelong. This could be their 5th goal. One of the many redheads in the side, bangs for goal, and he's put it through. 5-1 plays 2-1. Richmond supporters are shocked with this great start by Geelong. Geelong 5-1, 31. Richmond 2-1, 13.
Umpire Hedger back in the centre. Andrews is on the ball. Well played, I thought, Andrews. The umpire says again that what Roberts is shepherded out. He hand passes to Stewart. Stewart then kicks a long one down to Baum. Punched away from Baum nicely. In front, the chances there for Newman. A long hand pass is good football to Cluster. Cluster's about half-back flank on the grandstand side. Stevens the target with Hunt. Good mark, Hunt. Free kick to Hunt. I think he would have held it long enough, but the free was there as he's pulled around the shoulders. Looking for Green. And the free kick goes to Andrews. Andrews in the centre of the ground. Davidson in beautiful position. He went far too early. Burke was his opponent. Chance for Hunt. Taken away from Hunt. Stevens is the man who's battling for it. Here as an opportunity for Terry Main. Shoots for goal and just off direction. A very good looking snapshot. That's 5-2 to Geelong, and that was Terry Main, the man who came across from Tasmania with a reputation as a full forward, and it was a good kick for goal, but just one behind.
So it's 5-2 to 2-1, 32 to 13. The lead is 19 points Geelong's way as McGee boots out towards half-back flank. His target's the big whale. The big whale has it and goes for, well, I don't know whether he handballed then on purpose or whether Johnny Newman punched it out. Let's see if he takes the kick. No, he wants a handball.
He's going to handball to Geelong that time.
Well, I'd say Johnny Newman's a bit stiff having a 15-metre penalty imposed on him. Big whale have to kick it. He likes to and up towards the half-forward line for Richmond. Over the back to chance for Sheedy. Sheedy and Bartlett collide, spoil each other. Bartlett has a better recovery. Short pass by Bartlett's not a good one. Bouncing in towards the forward pocket. Kicked off the ground by Teasdale, almost a place kick. Chance for Phil Stevens out in the back pocket. He may take it across the boundary line. No, he keeps it in play out towards half-back flank. Big's all and sundry. Recovery's the question. Higgins has the chance. Wood right at his shoulder, taken by Jeff Ainsworth. Towards centre wing, towards Stevens. Stevens, great recovery. Will swing onto his left boot. Back towards the half-forward line for Geelong. Awkward bounce of Craig McCullough. Chance here for Newland. Out it goes towards Main. Geelong look good. Long kick by Main. It's a goal! Goal by Main. No was touched apparently. Well, it must have been just touched right on the line. That's the official verdict, so it's 5-3 to Geelong. 33, Richmond 2-1, 13, and that deserved a goal. It was a magnificent kick.
Superb piece of teamwork, yes, it certainly did. Here's Roberts going with John Newman, a beautiful leap above him. Newman then follows on well and tackles and fights for it. Umpire will bounce it. Half-forward flank with Geelong in attack. Francis Burke is the player who trundles it back to the umpire. Geelong ruck's having a lot of problems with the big fellow, and 2-1 against him, beat him. Well played, Andrews. Out wide it goes, the chance for Cumming. Cumming, it goes to the ground, gets a hand pass to Fowler. Fowler back and taken by Roberts, who's been a good player. Out to Stewart. Stewart's his favourite brother. Stewart's got it at centre half back. Sends it down, here's a chance for Sheedy. Well played, Sheedy. A very, very clever mark by Kevin Sheedy. He's right in the centre of the ground as he looks for Teasdale. Teasdale balks very cleverly and will take the free kick. He propped into it and balked very cleverly with the experience of a senior player. Long hand pass to Bartlett is bad. Bartlett's forced to a hurried one. Back it goes to the 10-yard square. In front, Hampshire takes the mark. Hampshire, their hand pass crazy out here. The left footer gets out of danger. Down it goes and Gloucester. Sammy Newman. Oh, pulled down was Newman by Cumming on the mark or the free kick, whichever you like to nominate. I think the mark will go to Newman. Newman on half-back flank has played well in general play. Another 15-metre penalty. Newman was the player who had to have that penalty against himself a few moments ago in the person when Roberts had it, but now it's John Newman on half-back flank. A good kick it is too, downfield where Rex Hunt, Davidson's the leaper. Behind the packet's Cumming. Cumming doesn't look like getting away with it. Hunt gets his left foot to it. Sarah's got the chance. Clever left footer. No, it's not a clever one. Goes straight to Cumming. Cumming's got the ball now and drives it downfield. Jeff Ainsworth, your chance. A very unlucky bounce. Out to Bartlett. Bartlett left puts it down in front Geelong, and the mark is well taken by fullback Evans. Evans kicks out wide.
Out towards the half-back flank on the outer side. The chance out there for Richmond to come forward through Wood. Too much pace for Gareth Andrews. Wood lines up and bangs for goal, and he's put it through.
The kick out to Andrews looked a good one, but Andrews just didn't have the pace at 6'3" and about 14 stone of the winks to Wood, and to make or to rub salt into the injuries, the kick was so accurate from Wood. In comes the big whale with Newman. Out wide it goes to Sproul. Sproul runs into a barrage of Geelong players, and it's marked there on half-back flank by Higgins, or bat centre half-back. His left foot is not a good one. This time a hurried one, the bad one. Andrews playing poorly. Hand pass goes out wide to Jackson. Jackson gets a hand pass to Higgins. Whoops. Higgins runs into trouble but gets his foot to it. And left foot's a long one downfield. Looking for Higgins, for Ocker Stevens. Fowler's got it. Fowler should have taken a free kick. Eventually does take a free kick. Well, Stevens almost took another good one.
Fowler from centre half-back, booting out towards the centre wing. Higgins up high again. Geelong, but over the back at almost a Richmond mark. It won't be paid though. Umpire Hedger calling for a bounce. Umpire Hedger has certainly kept great control in this game, and apart from plenty of 15-metre penalties, it's been a very high standard first quarter. Geelong a chance. Andrews. Oh, he blunders again. Presenting a shocking first quarter. Weaving his way through the pack is Ocker Stevens. Handball's meant for Davidson. The chance though for Jackson for Richmond. He's in trouble. Now it's Davidson. Another handball goes to Francis Burke. Burke's kick goes in the arms of Cumming, and Richmond move clear. Coming out towards the half-forward line. Beautiful pass. Teasdale. Teasdale leading well out. Looks for the handball, which he'll do. Goes across to Cumming. Cumming racing to an open goal. He has one. And he has put it through again. He has two goals to Cumming, and Richmond's fourth is on the board. And good play again by Teasdale, but one would like to know who was meant to mark Darryl Cumming.
In comes Roberts. He's just too big and strong. Out it goes to Sproul. Sproul then sends a long one downfield. Hampshire goes up in front, Tim Evans, and the mark is awarded to Evans. That was a good battling effort by Tim Evans that time. That's his third mark. Out he goes, and Newman and Roberts will contest. Newland from behind takes it away from them both. A quick hand pass out to Ian Nankervis. Ian Nankervis quickly down, but goes to Hunt. Hunt back to Stewart. You're under pressure, Stewart. Stewart bodges out of trouble very well. No free kick in a million years, that one. Oh, that was a bad decision. A very bad decision in all ways, that one, because Stewart was impeded as he tried to throw the ball to the Geelong player, and he's penalised 15 metres for it. Now Geelong go into attack. Punched out wide in front, a chance there for Main. He's too slow. Out wide it goes to Davidson. He turns out of trouble. He'll have a shot for goal. Screws it back the 10-yard square. It'll be close. It'll be through. Davidson goal number 2, and both of them have been very spectacular.
6-3 to 4-1. Geelong 39, Richmond at 25, the 27-minute mark of the first quarter. Quarters out here normally only last for about 28 and a half minutes, so it's pretty near the end of the first quarter, and it's been a gem. Umpire Hedger making a pretty blatant mistake then, but he's done a very good job, apart from the occasional error which one has to allow for, and Geelong to move forward again. Very quick handball and a great turn by the Geelong player, and Nankervis towards the half-forward line. Craig McKellar the chance. He'll take it across the boundary line. No, he won't. Leaves it for Mayne of Geelong. Mayne's in trouble, trying to get onto his right boot. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Back towards the full forward line it goes. A screwy old kick though. And the boundary throw in. Forward pocket for Geelong, outer side. Michael Green, 37. Newland trying to tap it down for Geelong. Goes to Ian Nankervis. Snapshot for goal. Is out of bounds on the full. No score. So it's still 39, plays 25 at the 28-minute mark, first quarter. And Craig McKellar, or is it going to be Fowler to take the kick? No, it's going to be Fowler for Richmond. On the outer side, out towards half-back flank. Big pack of players congregating there. Here's the chance for Gareth Andrews, but he's a shocking fumbly old first quarter. Umpire Hedger calling for a bounce. Half-forward line, outer side for Geelong. Geelong lead 6-3, the Richmond 4-1. John Newman, number 17, against the Whale Roberts, and Newland coming in to assist. And Roberts was shepherded out again and takes how many free kicks, Jack, is that for the big Whale? 8 free kicks. 8 free kicks for Roberts in the first quarter. And he's had about 10 handballs.
Geelong's tactics have been very bad. They played 2-1 against him, and time again have they been penalised. They may as well try and make it one out, because he's going to get it in any case the way they're playing it. Out to Higgins it goes. Higgins in a lot of trouble. A kick off the ground goes Richmond's way, and the chances for the Tigers here as Sheedy's in the van. Taken away nicely by Higgins. Onto his left foot he goes. Sends a long one backfield. John Newman's underneath it and takes the mark. Newman boots it down to the half-forward line. It's all Richmond, and nicely taken by Green behind the pack. Green's hand pass goes out to Hunt. A hand pass to Burke. Burke's in a lot of trouble, but brushes through them. Kicks it downfield. Balm punched away nicely. Dick Clay. Clay doesn't look like getting it, and Balm goes to the ground. Clay comes back to it. Out wide it goes, and it's Richmond everywhere as they have the chance. A hand pass goes back nicely to Clay, and Clay will shoot for goal and kicks a beauty. A dazzling turn by Clay that time. Some very ineffective tackling by Geelong, but how effectively did Dick Clay finish it off, and the scoreboard putting Richmond 1 goal closer. Richmond 5-1, Geelong 6-3. Dick Clay, in an unaccustomed role, has been on the ball, although he's back in the centre-half forward position now.
Approaching the 30.5-minute mark of the first quarter. 39-31, Geelong lead by 8 points. Chance now for coming again for the Richmond side. Now Stewart towards the half-forward line. Half-forward line for Richmond. Umpire Hedger moving in and calling for a bounce. Siren about to sound to end the first stanza here at VFL Park, Waverley. A great quarter it's been. Tap down going Richmond's way to Balm. It cleared away by Nankervis back towards the centre. Oh, Newland had odds against him. Could have been free kicked. Play on, calls umpire Hedger. Ian Stewart's in heaps of trouble. Can't get boot to it. Umpire Hedger will have to call for a bounce shortly. Now a free kick to Geelong. Or go in and try and get the ball, and you'll get the free kick, and that's the way it should be. And the free kick has gone to number 2 of Geelong, and that's Davidson. Almost in the centre. Booting towards the half-forward line. Thumped away, though, by Jackson. Chance for Higgins. Higgins cleverly crossed towards Scarlett. Scarlett will have to do it in a hurry towards the half-forward line to Mayne. Mayne steadies down. He'll go for the long bomb in towards the goal square. Setting himself is Sarah! Magnificent mark to Sarah. That was an Alex Jezelenko. He had the perfect ride, but he made every opportunity of it, and he couldn't miss from here. This will be Geelong's 7th. Bang, through it goes. 7-3 Geelong, 5-1 Richmond, 45-31. Geelong back with a 14-point lead, and the first quarter has now been in progress for 31, almost 32 minutes.
It certainly was, Peter. One of the Alex Jeselenkos. That was a spectacular mark, because he propped into his opponent, Fowler in front of him, then crawled up above him. It was a beautiful mark, and Polly Farmer has been very discontented with this little second rover at times, because he does all his good work in the forward line. Well, certainly that was a piece of good work in the forward line, and a great goal to Geelong, and they're holding this lead very well. It's a long first quarter. There's 14 points the difference. In comes Roberts, who's been unbeatable in the centre bounces, taken away by Scarlett. Scarlett boots it out looking for Rocker. Stevens can't quite make him. McGee overruns it. Stevens and McGee go out wide, and very well played Robert McGee. Hit it out on purpose as umpire Hedger. Well, some very optimistic Geelong player. I think it's Rocker Stevens. Going to try and kick about a 100-yard goal. It's Stevens to come in. It's a beautiful kick. It's a beautiful kick. One behind. Well, it really was a beauty, wasn't it? That's where Higgins kicked his goal from, and maybe there is some sort of breeze assisting from that side of the ground. But that was a beauty. And at quarter time, Geelong 7 goals for 46 points, leading Richmond 5-1-31.
An entertaining opening term at Waverley. And despite trailing by 15 points at that first change, Richmond would take control after quarter time, adding a further 16 goals to 6 to eventually run out a very comfortable 44-point win.